A 1 repetition maximum is the greatest resistance that can be moved through a full range of motion without assistance in a controlled manner with good posture or technique. The subject should warm up before performing their 1 RM. The subject should warm up for 5 to 10 minutes of low intensity aerobic exercise as well as performing several reps of the exercise for the 1 RM with a light load. When starting, the subject should start with initial weight of about 50 to 70% of perceived capacity. Once initial weight is perceived, the subject should increase weight by 2.5 to 20 kilograms and continue attempts until lift cannot be achieved. However, with the proper amount of rest between sets of about 3 to 5 minutes. The subject is aiming to achieve their 1 RM within 4 sets in order to avoid fatigue. Once the subject is able to perform 1 repetition, no more without assistance while maintaining form, their 1 RM has been achieved. Next, the strength to weight ratio should be calculated by dividing weight lifted in pounds by body weight in pounds. When doing the push-up test, men will start in the standard down position with hands positioning forward and under the shoulder, back straight, head up, using the toes as the pivotal point. Women will start in the modified version, knee push-up position with legs together, lower leg in contact with the mat, with ankles plantar flexed, back straight, hands shoulder width apart, head up, and using the knees as the pivotal point. The subject must raise the body by straightening the elbows and exhaling, when returning to the down position until touches the mat while inhaling. The stomach should not touch the mat. For both men and women, the subject's back must be straight at all times. The maximal number of push-ups performed consecutively without rest is the counted score. The test is stopped when the subject strains forcibly or unable to maintain the appropriate technique with 2 repetitions. The difference between a 1 RM, which is a maximal exercise, tends to increase blood pressure beyond the blood pressure encountered when using submaximal weights, which would be the reps to fatigue method. These considerations should be taken into account when testing adolescents and older adults. Rather than doing 1 repetition of maximum weight, the amount of repetitions allowed should be 2 to 10 repetitions.
Okay.
In the data table above shows 5 subjects, 4 females and 1 male. In the push-up test, the females were categorized as good and 1 as very good. The male was categorized as excellent. In the data table, the results of a 1 RM test for the back squat, bench press, and leg press are also shown. With the information, the strength to weight ratio was also calculated. The females were categorized as poor and 1 as very poor. The male categorized as excellent.